Some very foreboding stuff. Just hanging out, sitting here. No friends, I ain't got nobody because I don't have. It's normal for me not to have friends, but now it's a perfect excuse for me to hop online and say that I do have friends. I just can't hang out with my friends because of the coronavirus. So I can blame the coronavirus for my inability to have social interactions with people. So there's that. Got a big 0 right now. No one's watching, which is okay. I'll keep checking back. We'll just kind of hang out. Just hanging out. I'm not going to do anything gross. What's up? What's up? Hello. I see the eyeball there. Goodbye. Just hanging out. It's a hangout sesh. I could play other songs, but I'm too lazy to mess with it. This is free, unlike free music, so there's that. Anybody have any plans? What do you plan on doing with your stimulus check? I want to know. Tell me. Read the comments. Yeah, read that. Tell me what you're going to do with your stimulus check. If you want to chat in or talk to me in person, let me know, and I'll send you the deets. I'll invite you. Save it? You might save it? I'm buying an 86-inch TV, Andrew. That's what I'm doing. Save it. I guess you gotta spend that money. You gotta influx the economy. I mean, I could be the stupidest person alive. Whoa, what's up, man?
There we go.
How you doing?
I'm good. I just got done eating Arby's.
Nice. Hey, that music's not too loud, is it?
It's perfect.
All right. Okay.
That was loud though.
Was it? I'll notch it down just a touch.
Just a tad. It caught me off guard for a second though.
How's that?
Perfect.
That's good. Just a nice little bedding there.
I dig it.
Volatile Reaction by Kevin MacLeod.
Ooh, that guy.
Our boy.
From Incompetech.com.
That's right. Oh, I wish you'd have been able to check out last night's show. It went really well.
I watched for a little bit, but I had
Did
to
you?
work it. I had to work at 5:45.
Oh, yeah. We went a long time. We were on for a couple hours,
Nice.
like 2.5 hours or something like that. It was crazy. So
Nice.
I got a little bit of work cut out for me to split it in two, but it was good. Jason came on, brother-in-law,
Oh, okay, yeah.
did the show with us. Well, I think if you watched, you saw that.
Yeah.
Did you think it looked pretty good?
It sounded good.
Yeah.
I think the beard when I was watching, he was a little delayed, but it sounded fine.
Yeah, well, we played around a little bit after we got done, and he plugged in his actual headset into his computer and got on that way. And he
Oh.
learns tons better. And he's going to get between yesterday and the next time we meet, he's picking up a webcam from Chris.
Oh, okay.
He'll be doing it on his actual desktop next time.
Okay.
You should just paint that wall behind you green, and then you can green screen.
I should. I don't know if I can though.
Oh,
The people that we lease from, I don't know that they would like that if we just left it.
right.
But I don't mind it though. I would do it. Just paint it green, and then we could put whatever we want there.
Yeah,
Be great.
you can change green. You can do green screen options on your side too, which is pretty kind of cool. I wonder if I hold this up, I have a piece of green paper.
Oh yeah, it disappears. It's magic. Whoa,
Magic.
whoa. It's kind of funny because you hold it by your hat and it's kind of there, and then it like the front of your hat, it like shows up, and then all of a sudden it like disappears when you move it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now it's bricks on your mouth. Green screen.
So stupid. I love it though. Green screen's fun. And I can hit it behind me like I'm tapping it right now. It doesn't wave and shit. It's cool.
Which is cool. Sometimes some of those green screens it doesn't like that.
Yeah. And this is just a piece of fabric. And I finally ironed it the other day.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
Took me 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a
and
big
it was
piece of
folded in
cloth.
half.
Oh,
It's still huge. It covers like way beyond me, like another foot past where my hand ends.
oh, okay.
There, and then like another 3 feet past where my hand ends over here,
Okay.
and then it's like 3 feet taller than me there, and all the way down to the ground. So
That's insane.
I'm really only utilizing like
Getting
just
the most out of it.
Small square, but yeah, Chris is going to paint. He's got a piece of sheetrock that he's going to paint green, so he can play around with his.
Oh, okay.
green too. We had a lot of fun last night doing overlays and stuff. At one point, I had overlays over Chris's face, Derek's face, and Rick's face.
Oh,
So-
nice.
those-
Oh God.
So Derek had Nicolas Cage, and then Chris had is that Steve Austin?
Yeah, it looks like I was gonna say it looks like Steve. It looks like Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Stone Cold.
And then Rick had Chewbacca.
Oh,
So-
nice.
He didn't look much different because of the beard, but yeah,
I love that Nick Cage face.
it's
it's
a
just-
very
it's just-
nice, polite face.
It's the classic. Well, one of the many classic Nick Cage faces.
Yes, very much so. Let's see. I don't
He's
have
still
any-
making movies, isn't he?
Yeah, for Lionsgate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Lionsgate's bitch.
because he had a bunch of money. What's the story here? He had a bunch of money and then he's lost all of it, so now he's just making movies for funsies or something like that.
I think he's just making movies to pay the bills. I think I have a theory that Bruce Willis is making movies to pay Nicolas Cage's bills too.
I mean,
They're
It's
like,
not wrong.
Lionsgate owns them.
Yeah.
I really think that Bruce Willis shows up for a shoot and he spends like the day doing shots, and like just he'll change leather jackets like throughout the course of the day, and then they take all the footage that they shoot and then they throw it into like 50 movies.
And that's how they get
Yeah,
the shots.
they filmed like 75 different scenes with Bruce Willis and different actors throughout the day, and then they put him in all of those different Lionsgate movies. I can't imagine he just shows up for like. He must be under like some sort of really weird contract with Lionsgate. I don't know how they.
And of all theater, of all like movie companies, Lionsgate, like it's funny.
Well, Lionsgate kind of fell into this. It was almost like art house for a little while. And then they've kind of slipped back into this direct to video framework. Every once in a while they'll do something that runs theatrical. I think this one is like both theatrical and video on demand. The new trailer I saw him in today. It looked terrible. It doesn't look good. I'll pull it up. We can watch it.
Oh yes, let's do it.
Hold on a second. It's called Survive the Night.
Oh. Once we're done watching this, I'll pose you my Nicolas Cage question that I thought about. And you're a movie person, so I think you might know the answer to this. I don't know.
I might, yeah. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause that music for the moment. And do a share screen.
Oh yay, hello. Look at that.
Yeah.
I never expected to be sued as a doctor. I'm thinking of settling.
Oh, fuck, I'm a doctor.
What do I mean to say, Rich? Suppose I was one of your patients. What do you tell me?
I tell you to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typical Bruce Willis, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They find that body in the morning, they're going to come looking for us.
I think Lionsgate's to the point they just use overlays on Bruce Willis. They just take shots and then it's like they use special effects. They just film him he just has like a green suit on for.
And they just CGI the rest.
His neck and they CGI the rest. Yeah.
Earlier this evening.
I need a doctor.
Is this a new episode of Grey's Anatomy with Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Isolated.
We're doctors.
My brother already has your wife and kid.
Oh.
My brother dies. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your daughter.
That's right, Chad Michael Murray.
And I'm gonna kill your dad.
Oh my god.
Your wide eye set daughter.
Just to be the
Put her right between her eyes. But there'll be plenty of space still because there's
you start cutting.
a lot of space in between those eyes.
Oh, Bruce is getting an idea.
His line was, "Scalpel, please."
To survive.
I'm gonna come for you. I promise.
He's like, "Nurse, scalpel."
What are you gonna
And
do?
the bad guy's like, "Huh? Nurse, scalpel." What are you fucking talking about? And then he's like, "Get myself." And then he slashes the guy's throat.
Get out of here now.
There's like this, and I've noticed one thing about this so far. It's like this weird sepia vignette type thing over the whole trailer.
Yeah, well, and One thing I've started to notice a lot about these new Bruce Willis movies that are like Lionsgate ventures is a lot of the time they kind of they end up having like a car chase scene that's through the woods on backcountry, like they're like, we can't use New York or a big city. That's too much money, but we can use some fucking country back road. That'll only cost us like $50,000 or whatever. I don't know what it costs, but yeah, they're always out in the wood. Like you see this. Let me see if I can get to it here.
Like where the truck was, or the car would look like it was going through like a metal fence or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a cattle type gate thing or whatever.
Yeah, it's car chasing through the. Oh man, this video quality on the trailer is terrible. When scrolling, I can't even get to the. I can get to the wide eye set daughter.
And I'm gonna kill your dad.
Dang, this guy wants to kill a lot. This guy wants to kill a lot of people.
Your wife, and I'm gonna kill your.
Is that Hilary Swank? I gotta look. Let's take a look here. What's that movie called? Survive the Night?
I think so.
See, I think. Well, I don't want that. It's like it must be like a Hillary, because they didn't give her credit in the movie, and there weren't any lines.
Oh, really?
No actress, so I don't think it must not be Hilary Swank. That doesn't look like her either. The gal in the picture, but her name's Lydia Hull.
Oh.
I don't know. Hilary Swank is not in the credits though.
But she's in the movie.
No, she's not in the movie. I thought that actress.
I get you now.
I got a screen. I'll screen share again. Hold on a second here. That looks like Hilary Swank.
It does. Okay, had you not said anything, I would have been like, "Oh, Hilary Swank."
But this is the lady.
Lydia Hull.
Lydia Hull is does not look like Hilary Swank there.
That lighting is not kind.
No. And yeah, I mean those lips look like they're holding back Hilary Swank's big ass teeth.
They do.
Yes.
They do.
Wife, and I'm gonna kill your dad.
Are we gonna
And that girl has wide set
be
eyes.
okay?
Used to be the big dog in town.
Yeah, we're in the
We have to
woods.
take
Let's
control.
do some stuff in the woods.
We're out here where the law can't get us, or it'll take them a while.
We'll fight him.
What are you gonna do? I'm gonna fight him. Well, that's gonna get best screenplay this year at the Academy.
If he wins for this movie, I'm just gonna be like, well, I don't know what's wrong. What's right with the world anymore?
Isn't or in the woods?
No.
Yeah, they're always like all these movies. There's one where he's with Hayden Christensen, and they're kind of like scooting through the woods.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that one too. Can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that one's called. But
Boy, Bruce is really scraping the bottom of the barrel for movies.
well, it's just like he doesn't. It's like for every one, like he's got like his Bruce Willis is like the acting version of what Netflix library is like, their catalog.
Right.
Because he'll do like one good movie and then like 17 like just kind of like straight to video movies. Netflix will do like one good series and then like 17 shitty series just to pad their numbers. It's like they're going out at a quantity over quality ratio.
Well, in times like these, we got to have the quantity because
So
if we're
right
if we're quarantined, we got to watch all the garbage.
Quantantine.
Quantantine, yes. So my question,
Yes.
related to Nicolas Cage, because we were talking about him and Bruce Willis. I feel like watching Nicolas Cage movies, there was a shift to where he became just even more like just started taking wild movies. What point, like what movie would you say that he kind of started just it was Nicolas Cage but like to the next level?
Oh,
Cuz
boy,
you kind of get what I'm saying, right? Cuz he was kind of
yeah.
like, he did some good movies, he was fine, and then it was like all of a sudden it's just like these just it seemed like he just took a movie to go off the deep end.
Well, he has these peaks and valleys because, like, Snake Eyes is a weird movie. Bangkok Dangerous is a weird movie, but then he's also done several, like a handful of good movies in between those movies. And then Wicker Man was a weird
Yeah.
movie. And these are ones I haven't seen in years because they're utterly like they're not rewatchable at all. Like I'm never like I need to throw in a
Con Air.
Well, I'll rewatch Con Air.
Con Air's great.
I'm not going to rewatch Wicker Man though.
Not just to find out how it got burned. How'd it get burned? God, that line, every time he says that, I just lose it. Because it's just like, what am I watching? But yeah, I thought that, and I was like, I should ask Ward about that, what he thought. But yeah, it's I don't know if it's just he's really good at like being a wild actor sometimes, and then like toning it down, or he's just like, I'm a wild actor all the time, but I know when to. Yeah, I just don't. It's just funny with him.
Yeah.
Have you watched Tiger King yet?
I've watched the first 2 episodes.
What a pardon my French, what a fucking movie.
That
documentary.
Yeah, I'm worried because it's such a long, like, how many episodes is it? Like 8?
7.
It's 7. Have you watched it all?
No, but
I'm worried. I feel like it's going to get really arduous because it feels kind of all over the place. We were talking about this in our chat today. It's like a film school dropout. Like they just took like a couple semesters of like documentary film school, and then they're like, I'm off to make my documentary, guys. And then they just like film and film and film, and then they've like put all the like the raw footage onto a video.
Right.
They don't do a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of editing going on, and it's really disjointed in the editing style because they're kind of jumping all over the place from story to story.
Right.
And then of course we're watching it through, like I'm watching it with Wyatt, and so we're watching it through the MST 3K prism where we're commenting on it as we go. Like, at what point after you lost your arm, like a tiger's ripped your arm off, like that gal that got her arm ripped off?
Yeah.
At what point are you like, well, yeah, I'll go back to work there? And and also she needs to like rub some lotion on that nub of hers. It's pretty nasty looking.
Yeah.
We were looking at that too, observing that. And I was like, wow.
Well, and it's so I've only seen 2 episodes.
That's what we watched.
And it's been interesting because it's like I saw that part, and it's the part that everybody brings up. Did you notice how hilarious it was that once she got her arm bitten off, how quickly he had an EMS jacket on? and it had a badge and everything.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I didn't even recognize that until you brought it up. But I remember seeing that now. That's
okay. Oh. Yeah, it was it made me laugh. I'm moving because Shannon's gonna eat, and I don't want to interrupt her. Her eating. So hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
No problem.
gonna be dark for just a second.
No problem, man. We're going for quantity, not quality at this point.
Hey, we're like not
We're the Lionsgate of podcasting.
we're the Lions Gates of podcasting.
Ugh.
My one light above me, so it's like I'm gonna slowly come into frame here.
Oh, it's one of those heat up ones that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it fades in. I'm gonna take.
Hey, you want me to invite that Joe guy to the studio with us?
Yeah, do it. Go ahead. I'm gonna put my actual mic in
Okay.
and see if I can get it to work out. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound halfway decent?
It doesn't sound bad. You just sound a little off mic, but
Here, let me unplug my
That's better.
headset. How about now?
yeah, it sounds good. Cool.
I'm gonna take my headset off. Or, well, maybe. I'm gonna
Are
try-
you able to hear me with it off?
Yeah, I can hear you with it off. I was gonna try to plug it into my thing here, see if it works, but because I haven't tested this.
Ah.
Oh, I can hear myself now.
Isn't that nice? I think it's nice. I like hearing myself.
See, I can't hear you though.
You can't hear me?
You're like really quiet. It's like coming off my laptop.
Oh. I don't know what you do to fix that setting without actually seeing what you have your
Interesting.
stuff set up as.
Um,
You should
just-
set your input up for microphone, maybe, or set your speakers up so it's the audio codec. See if that fixes it.
yes, you are a wizard. There we
Did
go.
that fix it? Nice.
Now you're loud, but I can probably turn you down just a little bit there.
Loud and proud.
Cool. Yeah, that works.
Nice.
Oh, I was worried that I was getting both this microphone and my headset microphone.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so. Doesn't sound like it. So yeah, I was just doing kind of like a hangout thing. I just wanted to kind of like, since everybody's stuck, pretty much, or I'm stuck.
We're social distancing.
Yeah.
From across the country.
That's right.
Sorry, I'm playing with a couple things.
No worries.
I'm trying to see if it will let me. Nah, it won't let me do that. Okay. I tried. I have another monitor, and I can sometimes get the Mac monitor to project my camera, but I don't know the setting for that. Let's see if I can figure it out on displays while we're doing this.
Okay.
Nope.
It's just
I'd have to play with it. I think I'll play with it sometime. I don't know the patience. Do I need to? Let me try the US. Oh, well, I use that USB. I'll live. I will live. So you're stuck working from home, right? Well, you always work from home.
Yeah, so it's nothing's changed for me except our work it's gotten really slow. So there's this little like thing in the back of my head where I'm a little bit concerned about that.
Yeah.
On the long term, it'll pick back up after a while, but I just worry about how long we're going to go with the quarantine stuff, because it's reducing the amount of admits and stuff that's happening, as far as like my situation goes and from a lot of situations, there's not a lot of elective admission stuff that's happening right now. Like not a lot of people are like, I'm going to have surgery.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those things where it's like the governor here. She just basically is like, if your elective surgery isn't major, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So there's all these people that need surgeries, and they're like, they're on hold until further notice.
Yep. Knees and hips can wait.
Well, I would wait rather than get the.
Yeah, I definitely don't want this because I mean, there are people that are young that are dying from it, and I mean, yeah, my odds are pretty. I think the odds are pretty well in my favor, but also I have health conditions, so it's kind of like let's not play with fire if we can avoid it.
Yeah, it's kind of a dicey situation for certain people, and it's kind of scary, and I don't know why people aren't taking it more seriously and just like staying home and like following the rules and just stay home. Just do it.
Right. No, I think it's the safest bet. And at this point, I think it's gonna cycle back through. All the experts are like, yeah, there's more to come. And we talked a little bit about this last night's show, is like the 1918 Spanish flu, and like 3 waves before it finally kind of like dissipated.
Yeah.
So
it's showing signs.
We're not going to stop it or like make it be done. It's just going to slow down. That was right. The whole idea behind we're flattening the curve. So
yeah, it's like I think Costco's now trying to do that, help it by reducing our hours during the week. Because we're down, instead of being open till 8:30 on Fridays, we're now open until, or Monday through Friday, we're now open to 6:30.
Oh, yeah.
Limiting those, like, I've been at the gas station like the last week and a half, and they just gave me my schedule for next week, and normally I have to be there at like 5:45, and I don't actually have to go in next Monday until like 7:15.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we're not open in the gas station, I think, till 7:30. So.
Oh, wow. You guys got toilet paper yet?
No. We had some earlier last week, yeah, and then it was gone like that.
Are you just not getting enough in to like re-up your surplus of it, like, or is it coming in and then it's just getting like hauled off as quick as it gets there?
It's coming in and getting hauled off quicker than we can count. I think last week was our first time that we've had. We had the week before we had like 300. That was it. 300 packages of that 30-pack of toilet paper, and it was gone in 45 minutes. And then the next week we got, I think, 1,600. So it lasted us like a day or two, and then it just was gone, and we haven't had any since.
Wow. Are you guys limiting quantities?
On toilet paper and paper towels still. I know milk we had for a while.
And that's probably slowed down.
Yeah, milk and eggs. I think eggs you can only buy 2 still. I don't know. But there were certain things like you could only get 1 thing of that 40-pack of water because people were trying to buy, like, we ran out of that at one point.
Really?
Which I'm just like, you can boil water.
Yeah.
In the oven.
We're still pretty far from like fucking hopping in a bunker.
Yeah, ruin is a ways away. Kind of like that picture behind you. That's it. We're far away from that.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, you never know. This could be practice for something bigger.
Yeah, you never know. North Korea is always lying in wait.
Right.
Hey, look at that.
You like that?
Mm-hmm. I dig it.
The beer cap deal behind me, where it says "I give in to beer pressure," that is That's the thing I picked up at Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh yeah.
And I already had all of the I had the bottle caps saved up from when I was a young college lad.
Did you just have them in a box somewhere?
I had them in a oh, I'll grab it real quick. Hold on, I'll show you.
Okay.
The vast majority of them were in this giant bottle.
Oh, Dale Jr.
Yes, and I bought this. This was from 2000, and I bought this with beer in it and drank it.
Is that when you worked at the beer place?
Oh no! This is 2000. I was like, I was 20. I don't know how I did that, but
Well, wait, were you in Idaho?
no, wait. I would have turned 21 in 2000. Yeah.
What, 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had
Because I think
turned 21. I turned 41 this year. So it's very possible, depending on, I don't know what the NASCAR schedule was, but if this was probably early in my, because my bar days were short, were numbered. I didn't go to the bar very often. Only a handful of times. Hold on, I've got a guest coming in. Just a second.
You're good.
What's up?
Are you in the middle of the thing?
Yeah, I'm visiting.
Oh, I needed to know where's the next one going to be at. Like, I already did this.
Straight line.
Just keep going.
Oh no, you did the 5th one.
Yeah. Where's the fifth one?
So you've got one in the corner, then one more.
1, 2, 3, and then the other one by it. Okay, so 2 in the back, and then there's one around there in the middle, and then I've got another one right around where that digger is, the postal digger.
There's one right there. Wait,
Around there.
we'll look a little later. Hold on, I'll work with you later on it because I'm not sure. I gotta look at it in person. Okay. All right. I just clean up for now.
He's back.
Sorry, man. I was talking to Cameron. He's digging holes for me because my back I cracked a rib. Did I tell you that?
No. Oh, hockey. Yeah, hockey.
Yeah. It's on the mend. I'm on the mend. It's not feeling as bad as it was, but it was pretty excruciating here earlier this week. Tuesday was worse than Monday.
Take a shot in the boards or something?
I crashed into another skater, and we were both going at a pretty high velocity.
Oh yeah.
And I came down on top of him, and as I came down on top of him, his knee came in to my rib, and it just it was like it was almost like it wasn't intentional, but it was as if a person would have like done the pull and like thrust their knee into to my ribs. It was painful.
Eek. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
At all. Ooh, that's why I probably shouldn't play hockey.
I love it, but I think depending on my season may be done just because of COVID, but depending on how this heals or how long it takes to like heal, I may be done with hockey for the season. Just because I don't want to exacerbate the issue.
Yeah, it's better to, and I mean, you don't have world-class doctors around you like an NHL team, so you can heal faster.
Right.
But
exactly.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I was going to say something before you left, but now I can't think of what I was
talking about my alcoholism in my 20s.
I was going to say, that reminded me. You were like, oh, I think I was 20. And then I was like, oh, were you in Idaho when that happened? Because you could have probably gotten away with it in that time frame in Lewiston.
I was, yeah. But okay, so that was a weird period of time in Lewiston because when I moved over here, it was everybody was driving, and did you grow up in Lewiston?
Yeah.
But you and I are quite a ways apart in age, though.
10 years.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. So you'd have been like 8 though when I moved over here, or 9.
Yes. 8 or yeah, I was born in 89, so probably.
Yeah, you'd have been like 10 or 11, or
Yeah.
8, because I came over in 98.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people were driving like the Dodge Neons with the racing stripes and the.
They still are. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, the same ones but I mean, they were all new then. But no,
Right.
a lot of the kids, like the high school age kids, and they were like kids with like, I don't know, it was like almost like everybody was rich. Or it seemed like, because all the people that were like all the kids that were working at, because I have no intentions of giving my kid a super duper nice car with racing stripes and spoilers and shit. But I'm also not that nice of a person. So, but
Fast and the Furious might have been. Well, it
that
wasn't
was, well, it was either around that time or close to it. But I remember when I worked at Pizza Hut, a lot of the delivery drivers that were coming on were like either high school age or just out of high school age. And they were coming on as delivery drivers, and they were driving like their souped up Dodge Neons usually. The Dodge and Civics, but Dodge Neon was like big in 98.
That was the car I wanted. I knew when I was getting ready to drive, I'm like, I want a Honda Civic because I heard that they were awesome and you could drive them forever. And then I had a few friends that had them, and I was like, nah, I don't need a Honda Civic.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's one of those things that I never was like. I had a Hyundai. That was my nice car. Hyundai Accent. And it was like the interior was all plastic, and I got in a mild collision after about a year and a half of having it that totaled the car out. It was like an intersection collision where I was going through the intersection legally, and an older gentleman who I believe was had some fresh alcohol on his breath whipped out of the parking lot and hit me coming through the intersection. All right. Joe is about to join us.
Oh, cool.
What's up, Joe? This is Andrew.
Hello, Joe.
What's going on, man?
So enthused, man. Not much. We're just doing we're just kind of hanging out, talking about shit. Just whatever.
Yeah, it's fucking hot in here.
What's on your mind? You got a fan? What?
Yeah, I got it in my room, but I didn't feel like dragging it out here.
Should get like a little AC.
Where you going live at?
We're on YouTube and my Facebook page.
Oh,
yeah,
that's fancy.
Yeah, just kind of hanging out. What are you up to?
Yeah, you guys look bored as fuck, man. You guys look really bored.
Well, there's not much to do in Iowa. I mean, it's pretty shitty in Iowa sometimes.
He's
you guys
in
look
Iowa.
like you've been staring at old lady titties all day.
I am in Idaho.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm just laughing, man, because you guys.
What do you got there in front of you?
Lady
Is that a
titties all day.
microphone? Is that your mic?
It's a little lapel mic, man.
Oh, is that how you're rocking it?
Yeah, for now, until I get it set up.
You got to like
Trying
hook
to
up
figure
with
it
a
out.
paper clip or like a bag chip, like a chip bag clip.
Yeah, I got a chip back clip, and then I got the lapel mic clips. It's pretty fancy over here.
Making the best of it.
Wonder Woman hat.
That's Weezer, dude.
Oh. That's funny.
Yeah,
It looks like Wonder Woman. Come on, it's Wonder Woman.
It's
Quit lying.
similar, but it's Weezer. No, it's Weezer. It's corduroy too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you get that when you went and saw him?
Yeah, the April show that I went to last year.
Okay.
I don't know if Hell Omega is going to happen now, or if it happens, it's going to be delayed.
Or it's not just going to happen without fans.
Ugh, gross. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to watch it online. I don't want to watch stuff online.
Hey, that's where we're at, man.
I know.
Everything's online now.
We are right now. I'm here bitching about not wanting to do, like, watch other people. Like people that are bigger than we are. Like Weezer.
Who's bigger than you? Who's that?
Weezer. Everybody else.
Oh, Weezer. Yeah.
Who's got the dogs?
Not me.
Not you. Are those your dogs, Joe? You have dogs?
Nah, they're my roommates.
Oh. You have a roommate?
Yeah, I live with a friend and her kids.
What about your old lady?
She lives about 20 minutes away.
Oh, okay. Why don't you live with your girlfriend?
Man, that would be disastrous probably, you know. I wouldn't have anywhere to record anyways if I did. Like I literally wouldn't have anywhere to record.
You kick that roommate
Like the
out.
shed is amazing. It's included with the $300 of rent, you know.
Is that what is that your half of the rent is $300 or is that the total rent?
Oh man, the total rent's ridiculous. No, I just pay $300.
Oh,
No, she's got 3 kids living with her, and like my portion would be $300 if you divided it up. So that's how she charges me.
oh,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal, man. Get this
Yeah.
cool shed, get to record out of. Got a room, you know, pretty good. It's dead tonight. What are you guys doing?
Just sitting here, just fucking around for a little while before I go in and watch Ozark on
Ozark? What is
my
that?
lowly 70-inch TV before I go and spend my stimulus check on an 86-inch.
Oh,
What
yeah,
are the
stimulus.
86 inches priced at, right
Stimulation.
now, Andy?
There's
There's 2 of them, I think you guys have, or
we
at
have
least,
an LG, I think, and then there's I can't think if it's Samsung or not, but the ones we have at my building is LG and Samsung, and I think one's
like 18 something and one's like 26, right?
yeah, I think the Samsung's 26.
Is it just the brand? Is that the difference mostly?
I think it's the series that goes along with it, because like we have like a 70-some inch LG OLED, one of those fancy OLED ones. It's like super thin. It's like $2,300.
Uh-huh. What do you mean the series? What do you mean by series?
Like there's like the Series 6, and then there's the Series 7, and then there's the Series 8 and Series 9. So it's probably the higher the number is, the more it costs.
Well, what's the quality differential? What's the difference?
You know, I really don't know. I don't really see much difference between the 6 and the 8.
Yeah, when I'm looking at them on the floor, they don't look that different.
Well, that's also everything looks different there on the floor at the warehouse. You got to get it in your house.
That's
and
true.
you really get the full effect.
That is true. Well, because aren't they just running it on that bullshit frame, that weird
Yeah.
scan, right? That Tom Cruise doesn't like with his movies because it screws up the way it looks.
Yes. Yeah, some of the ads we show, I'm just like, this looks like crap on this TV. It's supposed to be a 4K TV and it looks like crap.
And it's because of the setting that the TV's on when they.
Yeah.
So when they put the TVs up for display, does nobody mess with the settings to make them better? Is that the deal? Or so then what's the like how do you incentivize the sale if you're not like making them look nice?
So
is
basically,
that a conversation that's ever had?
I I'm sure it has happened. I know with some of the nicer TVs, they have like demos that they'll just run on there so you can actually see it. But a lot of the ones that
Right.
are just up on the shelves, they're just running the Costco network thing.
That's running through
Through,
the whole. Yeah, running through the
yeah,
whole.
and they don't really.
And nobody gives none of those guys. Nobody gives a shit. If I worked there, I'd be like the one guy over there going, "Listen, if we're gonna sell these TVs, we got to get them all like at the best setting." And they just kind of like shush me, and I get fired because it's a waste. They'd be like, "You're wasting time."
Right. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. I want to configure the television.
And they should configure them, but it's like we sell them so fast, and like there's some that we sell so quickly that we just have to
Right.
sell the displays.
Well, and then you've got daylight coming in to the building.
Yep.
So Joe's connection must be really.
We lost Joe.
wobbly.
No.
But you got daylight coming into the building, and then also like is it
It's like LED.
LED lights?
Yeah, they replaced them all with the like energy saving LEDs.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Welcome back, Joe. Are you still frozen? I feel like he's fucking with me.
He could be.
He's really good at holding the stare. Joe.
If anything, Joe is winning the staring contest right now.
Yes.
None of us can compete. But yeah.
Staring contest. Go.
I lost. I can't beat Joe. Especially with that beard. It's a great beard. Give me 1 sec, Ward. I'll be right back.
Okay. Joe, your connection is shit, man. Joe, can you hear me?
He's still winning this contest.
Yeah. Joe is winning.
Like
That's
Charlie
hilarious.
Sheen winning? Charlie Sheen winning?
Yeah, Tiger Blood.
Tiger Blood.
That was I think Charlie Sheen was what killed that's what I'm gonna decide that's what killed Basement Boys, the original run, because about the time that he was doing that, that's when
That's right.
when Basement Boys was rapping, like winding down. Because I remember doing commentary, like I was trying to do solo shows during that time.
Mhm.
When you couldn't, like if you weren't available to do a show.
Oh, I was always available. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't always available.
But well, I'm gonna wrap up here pretty quick, I think, because
Okay.
I'm gonna head in and have some dinner.
Okay. Because I got a buddy that wants to play Call of Duty really bad.
Oh, nice. Joe, you've won the stare. Joe wins. Joe wins.
Joe is the coronavirus stream champion, staring contest champion. Oh, it's spinning.
Let me see that.
Could we get Joe? No? Oh, I like this. Well, there he is. Now he's looking down.
It was hilarious. Joe.
I think he's gone. I think we lost him.
Yeah. Just comes and goes.
Well, this was a good time, Ward.
This was fun. I had a good time. Joe, if you can hear me, we're wrapping up. You won the staring contest. Look for the care package in the mail.
What's up?
Coming in the mail. Watch your post up.
Oh, he's back.
Hey, we're wrapping up. I'm gonna go in and watch some Ozark. You won, Joe. You won the staring contest.
And I think he's gone again. Uh-oh.
All right.
All right,
Later,
man.
Andrew.
I'll catch
Later,
you
Joe.
later.